Hey. Welcome back. Hey, y'all already know we get ready to get into a little quick video. We are going to be talking about Jasmine. So I forgot which video it was. And Jasmine said that her son, Aiden, he couldn't stand the noise when he went into the daycare center. Now, Jasmine, I'm going to be real serious with you because I've told you this before. With you not embracing what your twins have, which I am going to say it, they have all of the symptoms of an autistic child. What got me in this video, first, let me say this, Jasmine, if you do not find the help that your twins need, which all of them need some type of help, with you not cracking down, not trying to really get into it, okay? Treat this actual situation like you treated the baby's helmet. You finally did it, okay? Which the only thing we see is a lady come in, sit on the floor with them in a circle, and show them some cards. When you have an autistic child, more than that has to be done. Okay? What made me talk about this is you said that Aiden, he didn't like all of the noise in the daycare. Now, Jasmine, because I know that you don't know. So what I am going to do today is I'm going to break it down for you. And I broke this down for you once before. Okay? When a child is autistic, they are sensitive to things that they see, sounds, smells, taste, and what else is it? Touch. They're very, very sensitive to it. Okay? You have hypersensitivity, which is over responsive. And then you have what you call the hyposensitivity, which is under responsive. Okay? Now, as you saying that Aiden did not like the noise, that right there is a dead giveaway. He's having some problems with sensory. Okay? When that happens, what can happen is, and what they call it is something, they call it sensory overload. And when that is triggered by something unexpectedly, like loud noise, it could be a vacuum cleaner, it could be banging, it could be any of those. It will make him intense. It will give him anxiety. He's going to feel like he needs to escape. All right. I've noticed that Aiden plays with his toys in a line. I've noticed that Aiden has very, very poor eye contact. Everything that I am telling you, Jasmine, is symptoms of an autistic child. When you have an autistic child that shows sensory issues, they do certain things. And I'm going to kick off a little bit off the top of my head. They always have increased movement, jumping, spinning, crashing into things. And we've seen them do that. Increased stimming, playing with the hands, flapping of the hands, making repetitive noises. We've seen them do that. I mean, that's just, some off the top of my head, but you get what I'm saying? You can go and I guess you can research that. So when your child is having these sensory issues with noise, Jasmine, normally what would be done would be he needs to have earphones on. Like Stink a Bug needs a helmet, your son needs headphones on. By you not doing this, the problem that he has, you are making him worse. The older that this child gets, it's going to make it very, very, very hard for you to teach and to control him in public if you don't nip it in the bud. That is the reason why it is kind of hard for you to feed the twins. That meaning that they don't like certain foods. And what that means is it's the texture of the foods. They don't like it. That's a sign of autism. When you did the live the other day and Aiden was all in the camera, I mean, Jasmine, I looked at him, I could tell right away that he has some type of autism. Most likely, he doesn't like food with temperature sometimes. All that can bother him. Spices. Even his clothes. He might not like a certain, feel of his clothes and all of that type of stuff. Again, you are a self advocate for your twins, your children, period. So with him having these sensory issues, you need to get him things to help with that. Like fidgets, that's one thing, that you can use. They have chewy toys that you can use. I'm not going to go really deep into it because, you can look all this up. Aiden is being difficult. All right. What he's doing, Jasmine, he's having a meltdown, Jasmine. Aiden cannot be taught like children that have reached their regular milestones. He is a little bit different, Jasmine, and it's okay. It's okay that he's different. But what you need to do is you need to find out how to deal with him so therefore he can progress at the things that he needs to know as he is growing up at this point. If not, Jasmine, when he gets older and bigger, he's going to be absolutely, again, I'm stressing this to you, he's going to be hard to control. Now, you have a sister that is autistic. Also, Philip has a son that looks to me, so I'm going to say allegedly, but it looks to me that he is autistic as well because he did a short on it saying that, he loved all his kids the same. And absolutely, you should love all your kids the same, no matter what they have, no matter what they look like. That's absolutely true. Okay? So you have autism with their father, and then you have autism in your family and your sister. Jasmine, that is a dead giveaway, and them showing some of the symptoms, mostly all of the symptoms that an autistic child their age has. I mean, it boggles me why you wouldn't be on it. Now, Jasmine, I don't know if you know, when you get an SSI check for someone that has a disability and they tell you you're supposed to take them to, occupational, behavioral. I mean, it's a whole rack of things that they tell you to do. Okay. If you don't do that, they will cut off their disability check. So you not doing what you should be doing and not trying to help them, um, yeah, they will cut that off of that. They don't play. Jasmine, I know that it is hard for you to come to terms with it. I know that you may not want them to be labeled with that, but at the same time, you have them labeled as something, and I think that you know that they are artistic. I'm pretty sure you do. But when you come on camera, you try to act like that's not what it is. But again, it's in both of y'all. It's in Phil and it's in you. So this is no secret. The people that are watching you and watching your kids, we can clearly tell that he's autistic. Anybody that has worked with autism children or adults, they can look at him for a good 10 minutes and know right away. So I find it hard to believe that you don't know that. And I find it hard to believe that you're not trying to help them. You're just pushing it underneath the rug. Now, most daycares, unless they are special needs daycares, they will take the children. Them going to a regular daycare, they are not equipped to handle children with autism. Okay. And normally, what will happen is they'll keep them for a couple days or for a week, and then they will come back and say, Mom, he needs to go to another daycare or special needs where he can be helped. We have to do a lot more for them than we do for the other kids, which take time from them to help them. Now, right now, because of the pandemic, they very well might keep them in there because they need the money. All right, but from looking in on them, I mean, I'ma just say it, baby. They need a lot of training. Absolutely, a lot of training. So, Jasmine, with that being said, I hope that you're listening, and I hope that you take some of it in, and you change a little bit. And y'all, I'm gonna go ahead and slide up on off of here, and I'm gonna see all of you beautiful people in the next video. Later.